with me, Laurent Lewis. Now, in studio with me, I have a guest, right? And he is Kerwin Thomas. He is going to tell us a little bit about himself and, of course, his journeys from when he started, right, to now. All right. So this morning, Kerwin Thomas, a pleasant good morning. Welcome to Breaking Dawn Set.
Pleasant morning to you, Laurent.
Kerwin, we would have met some years ago at a broadcasting school, right? And one thing I had always admired about Kerwin was his strength, his resilience, and his energy. Now you're looking at him here, and this man is loaded up with a lot of positive vibes and energy, and that is what I like about him. All right. So Kerwin, tell us. To say for the public, to say we'd want to know, well, how did you end up in this wheelchair, and tell us about that.
Well, first of all, I'd like to say a pleasant morning going out to all the viewing audience, those probably who are listening on online and those on Facebook. I want to say much thanks to you, Laurent, and also to Stefan and the entire Synergy team for giving me this opportunity to be here this morning. It's a humbling experience for me, and I just want to say good morning to going out to each and every one of the people in Valencia and far about. Yes. Laurent, just like anything in life, we know that life poses a lot of challenges.
Right.
Things happen in life, circumstances happen, but we know that that in life, whatever happened, whatever is the circumstance or the situation, we know that we need to just continue to fight and battle and put things in perspective as we go forth in life in general. All right. For me, being in this wheelchair on the 10th of June 2005, I went to visit a friend's home in Laventil. Laventil, as I said, is a place that I love. I grew up as a child, and when I say a shout going out to each and every person in Laventil, those that know me from up in Laventil, I want to say a pleasant morning going out to the hill. The entire team in Laventil this morning. All right, so there's enough respect going out to Atto and the entire team in Laventil.
Great.
All right, and when I went there, and I was robbed. And for those who may have a kind of misconception that Kerwin Thomas, aka Lion Star, was a criminal or he was involved in any criminal activity, I just want to clear that up now, because a lot of persons not understanding my journey or don't have the story behind everything, they will come up with all kind of mischievousness now.
Right.
Because they don't know. And today, Laurent, I just want to send the message out there that it wasn't so. I was a humble young man in the hills of Laventil, just trying to...
Visiting relatives.
Yeah, visiting relatives.
Robbed,
Yeah, and was robbed and I was shot.
And shot?
Yes,
right.
I was shot.
And tell us about that experience when it is you wake up and you realize, listen, you cannot walk again, or you may not have the use of your legs.
Yeah.
What was that like?
Yeah, boy. It was like, I felt like my whole world just went crumbling, I felt like, like someone just pulled the carpet from underneath me, and, it was like everything was just in shambles all over the place. And at that time, Laurent, I really had to find strength in, just go deep to find that strength to really get the pieces of the puzzle and put it back together again.
And you're a very prayerful person,
yeah,
so I guess...
Definitely. Spirituality has a lot to really deal with.
Plays a great role in your recovery as well.
Well, it's that sometimes I had to go and sleep crying, with my mother at my side. Shouts going out to my mother, Patricia Thomas. She's at work right now. And also, I want to say enough thanks going out to my lovely, well, at that time she was my girlfriend, and she's still here with me right now. My wife Sabrina Harper. I want to shout her out as well too, because at that time in life, when all the smoke is cleared, and the people that stand up with you are the persons that you really want to appreciate and show that level of gratitude and love.
And you would have accomplished a lot of things, because they did a broadcasting course.
Yeah, man.
You were at Boom when they were looking for... tell us about the Boom experience, the way forward.
Yeah, so for me, what happened is that I know that I had lost a lot. I had lost the ability to use my legs, and growing up as a young man, that is all you know. When you're getting up, you're going to school, you're working and that kind of thing, and then how then do you rebound from something like that? And the opportunity presented itself where I started to kind of appreciate the things that I still had, the ability to just use my voice, because I have a powerful voice.
Very much so.
And even when we was in Star Broadcasting, those shows going out to the entire Star Broadcasting team.
Right.
And Nigel, it was an opportunity for me to really just, live again, breathe again, just do things that I could be able to really reach out to the people, on a different level. The opportunity was a great one.
Great one.
Yeah, because a lot of opportunities open up even at the boom. When I sent my demo to the boom, out of about 70 something persons, they shortlisted it to like around either 7 persons, and I ended up going straight through. With the help of Mr. Ryan at that time, and it went down to 3 of us.
He was at Boom at that time.
He was at Boom at that.
But he's at Synergy now.
Yes, he's at Synergy. Right. So the experiences were great. We did some overnight shows, which to me it was successful. But the thing about it, and I want to kind of say it publicly here this morning, is that differently able persons face a lot of challenges as it relates to getting employment at places, because we realize that the country isn't really outfitted or the building codes. There's so much of we're talking about first world.
It's not comfortable for you guys.
So we talk about first world status, but then we aren't putting things in place for the differently able community, who's supposed to then, if you're trying to empower the minds of persons, you will want to try to put opportunities in place for them.
I understand. Tell us about your experience now. So from broadcasting, I understand that you also went to UE, and now you are running, or I should say, you are nominated. You are going to face screening on the 22nd of August.
Yes.
So tell us about that experience, and tell us about the community in Valencia, which you may represent.
Yeah, definitely. The area in Valencia is a dynamic one, because even I am a city boy, and going to Valencia, it was a kind of transition for me, because we understand things. The culture is different, the people is different, but God has ordained me for a time like this to be in Valencia, to really try to get the people in Valencia on a different footing as it relates to how then do we develop this area that I am a part of now. And just coming into the community and really realizing that nothing isn't really taking place in the community. How then do you contribute positively to what is taking place in that area?
How do we receive you as representation?
Like right now?
Yeah, like right now, yeah.
Well, to me, I have been always operating as a counselor or a person active in the community for too long, a long while now. We did a lot of sporting events, sports and family days. We did a lot of partnering with the Trinidad Youth Council. When I say going on to the Trinidad Youth Council this morning, because I was the district coordinator for the region. And a lot of activities took place, like mediation programs and other programs as well. I was involved in the PRO for the Village Council, the Valencia Village Council, but currently the Valencia Community Council. And also just as a part of other little organizations, when they're having events, give support to the churches and whatever event is taking place. Once it's on a positive level, I will be involved, totally involved. So it was just an easy transition for me. One, being the chairman now of my party group, and also just getting myself in the constituency, because I'm now currently the youth officer for the constituency executive of Toko Sani Grande.
Really?
Yes,
wow.
I am, yeah.
So you see, you did not let being in a wheelchair limit you, and that is what I just want to send the message this morning. So I'm going to say, what will you tell somebody who's probably lost their sight, lose a limb, or probably do not have all their uses? Not those people who were born incapacitated, but people who actually developed a condition, or probably who were in an accident. What will you tell them today?
Well, what I want to say is that a disability is really a state of mind, right? Because what I realized though is that I don't let this limit me, because I have the mind that I have. Wherever my mind say, my feet will follow. So we have a lot of persons who then will feel sorry for themselves. They have all their faculties intact, but then they aren't moving, they aren't doing anything. So you ask yourself, who is really disabled? You understand what I'm saying? No offense going out to persons out there who may not, see the vision or the purpose or understand their calling as yet. But what I'm trying to say this morning is that persons need to identify with what they want to be, and what is their purpose, what is their calling, and actually go towards it. Hold on to God as the first place. Put God first in everything, because once God is at the center, at anything that you do, everything else will just follow now. So this morning, as I say, we just need to understand that God is at the center. He's at the beginning, he's at the middle, and he's at the end of your destiny. You just need to rise up within yourself, within your spirit, and walk in the spirit, because I'm walking in the spirit, Lord. You know what I mean? If you just look at it or not, physically, I don't look at the challenges, I look at it in a sense where I'm walking in the spirit, and I'm getting things done,
Excellent.
for the honor and glory of God.
Exactly.
Yeah, man.
So you're saying that you're facing screening on the 22nd of August?
Yes, at Valencia.
And that But they have not.
Well, I'm going up on a PNM ticket. I was nominated by my party group, and
Right.
hopefully I'll be nominated by the Youth League of Toko Sandy Grande.
Right.
You know what I mean? With the support of
And there's
my...
another person that is going up
Yes,
with you as
well, we have the current councillor for Valencia. She's going up as well too.
Right.
That is Councillor Simone Gill.
Right.
And we also have an ex-person. So I
Right.
want to... Yeah. No.
But the mere fact is that you have accomplished a lot in your time, and I think that you do have a lot more to share.
Yeah, definitely.
And you have far places to go, and you're going to be that voice and that motivation for not just the differently able community, but for anybody, anybody, the young, the old, giving that inspiration and giving that light.
Yeah.
All right, everybody, it's just about 15 minutes on the upswing to 8 o'clock, and we were chatting this morning here with Kerwin Thomas, and it was a pleasure having you here, Kerwin, chatting with me. And Breaking Down continues next. So stick and stay, don't touch that remote. Kerwin, it was a pleasure having you here this morning.
Thank you so much, Laurent.
Yes,
Thank you,
man.
team.
Yeah, sure.